Guys, oh my god, Halo has just changed forever. Halo Studios has revealed a new Halo game, the first Halo game since Halo Infinite. And get ready, guess what it is? Da, 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 da. Halo Studios presents Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. I'm sorry, Halo Campaign Evolved. I meant to say Halo Campaign Evolved. This is totally not just Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Yeah, Halo Studios, they really have revealed that the next game, I mean, unless there's these multiplayer games coming, I don't know. The next game is Halo Campaign Evolved. It basically is Halo. God, getting all these names right is so annoying. It really is basically Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. So I watched all the content they put out. I'll just play it in the background because I know you guys are just here to hear what I have to say. You guys can watch this stuff on your own. I read the Xbox press release. I read The Verge. I read everything. I consumed all the content already. Fastest Halo news in the West, even though I don't even do it anymore. No, but the too long didn't read is for real. This game really is just Combat Evolved Anniversary 2 with like sprint, some extra weapons. They're gonna throw in some bonus missions, a couple little features like the Warthog's gonna fit 4 people now. I guess you can have somebody sit on the back, and of course it's gonna be on PlayStation 5. I went into this with no expectations. I did say previously in one of my previous videos that I thought I would get excited like leading right up to the reveal, but I really just didn't get excited today, guys. And, you know, after what was revealed, I can totally see why. Of course, we'll talk about it in this video. But yeah, I went into this with really low expectations. But, you know, part of me was thinking, maybe they will actually, like, take Combat Evolved and kind of scale it up and make, like, bigger missions, you know. I thought they would really, like, add, like, a substantial amount more. But when you watch the material they put out, this is just Anniversary 2. They put out gameplay demo of the Sonic Cartographer. Mission is going to be in this game. And it's effectively the same as the original. Now it's got, you know, better graphics, I suppose. You got sprint, you got aim down sights. You're going to have some more weapons and stuff. But by and large, it's just the same exact thing. The good thing is that they're keeping the story intact. So it's going to be the same story, thank God. But they're just recreating the missions. You know, they're calling this a remake. I don't know. It seems almost like a remaster in a lot of ways. Like, at least just looking at the gameplay, it's like, okay, yeah, it's obviously the graphics are different, and you've added a couple little things like sprint. Little things. Sprint is not a little thing. But you get what I'm saying. Like, they've only added some things. Like, it's not like this whole new camp. It's not like it's this Sonic Cartographer mission. It's totally different, like a totally new map layout. It's identical, basically, to the original. So much so that in the Xbox press release and The Verge, like, they're showing that, look, we didn't really change it that much. They're putting these, like, sliding back and forth little GIF images in here. Let's see. See, like, they're putting these in all the press releases. They're like, look, it's just better graphics. We didn't screw up the original. We just made it better. So it's just Combat Evolved. We are going to get 3 prequel missions, apparently, with Sergeant Johnson, but okay. Now, before I really dive into my own personal thoughts that are going to be completely opinion, pretty much, for the rest of this video, and then towards the end, I'll try to give you some more objective stuff. Before I give you, like, my subjective opinions, I would say, looking at this more objectively, this is probably the safest possible way to do a Halo Combat Evolved remake. Like, don't mess with the story, because you know we'll toast you guys over that. And just, you know, kind of just remake it and give it to PlayStation people that have never played. Just remake the original. Just don't really change it that much. Like, basically make it the exact same thing. They'll make it quicker to make and just give it to PlayStation people. I would say this is, like, generally a good thing. So at least PlayStation people are going to be on the same page. It's not like the worst case scenario that this was some kind of, like, you know, Halo Combat Evolved remake, but it's really like the Halo TV show, like, storyline, and you're trying to, like, wipe us out and get the PlayStation people to, like, an entirely different version of Halo, you know? So, like, generally speaking, that's, like, my objective take of this, like, just so far in these opening moments here. This is, like, the safest way to do it. You put it on PlayStation. This should create the least amount of controversy. Like, okay, fine. They did specifically state they want this to be, like, a good entry point for people who haven't played Halo before. Cool. So, you know, again, I'm going to give you my opinion now, right? My non-opinion opinion is that this is not a disaster. like very far from a disaster. It's just like, okay. Now, my personal opinion as a longtime Halo fan, my initial reaction when I saw the visuals, I was like, okay. It doesn't look like unique to me. It feels like, I don't know, a lot of these Unreal Engine, like graphical demo type things now. Like it looks good, but it just didn't really like blow me away. Kind of looks like a Halo Infinite version of Combat Evolved. But overall, and I did say this before this reveal, I think Combat Evolved, to me personally, it's a masterpiece game. And part of what makes it a masterpiece is the very unique visuals. Like, there's not many things that look and have the same feel as Combat Evolved. And I feel like the visuals for this Halo Campaign Evolved game, it doesn't look bad. It's not as bad as like you know, Combat Evolved Anniversary, but it does give off like generic vibes. Like it doesn't feel like it has this sort of unique, dark, gritty tone to it. This desolate tone to it that the original had, Combat Evolved. And so on the visuals, while they did not strike out, they also did not hit a home run. It's like a base hit. It's like, okay, wow, you got to first. Nice. So that was my first reaction with the graphics. That instantly like took my, like, I don't know. I already had low expectations. I was like, okay, so visually this isn't gonna, like, this doesn't really, not really doing anything for me. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not like, wow. And then they started showing the gameplay, and I started going through all the material, and I started to realize that this is really just Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. And once I like realized that, I'm just like pretty much tuned out. Like, why would I care about this? Like, dude, I don't even remember how many times I played Combat Evolved. Like, playing this game is just gonna be playing a version of Combat Evolved. You know, like, it's not this whole new experience. Like, it's literally the same story, which again is good for the new players, but for us longtime fans, this is not gonna be like some really, you know, I don't know, compelling new Halo experience. It's the same thing you've had since 2001 for 2 decades. Like, if you've played CE a lot, you know, like I'm assuming you have if you're watching my video, you have already played this Campaign Evolved game, basically. It really is just Combat Evolved with graphics and okay, sprint, aim down sights. They're gonna add some new weapons. Wow, like big deal. Okay, wow. It's still gonna be the same game. Which, by the way, you know, it's truly just gonna be like the map sizes seem to basically be the same, but you added sprint. So imagine Combat Evolved like just with better graphics and sprint. So you're gonna be able to move through the missions even faster. How long is this campaign gonna last? Like, they're adding 3 more bonus missions, basically. Those bonus missions better be pretty damn long, because otherwise this campaign is gonna be what? Like, it should be. How long is Combat Evolved campaign playing on normal? Like, maybe 10 hours, 15 hours, like on the extreme end? Barely, right? No, like each mission is like an hour for like an average 2025 gamer. It'd be like an hour. And you're gonna add sprint to that? Like, sure, you're adding 3 more missions. So, okay, let's give an hour for each of these extra missions. So 13 hours, but you're adding sprint. It's gonna go way faster. I don't know. I guess, like, I'm happy for the PlayStation people who never got to play Halo. I feel like this will probably be a pretty fun, you know, entry point into the franchise. But for us longtime fans, dude, Infinite came out 4 years ago. So basically I've waited 4 years for something else, and then I just get to play Combat Evolved again. Like, why would I be excited for this? Like, you know, I honestly, I don't know. Xbox has been a bit of an L lately. I'm probably gonna cancel my Game Pass soon. I just don't use it. I'm just kind of playing games, you know, as they come out that I see that I like. And lately, it just hasn't been very much. I'm a Halo bro, so I've been very tuned out. Would I pay to play this? I mean, if I already had Game Pass, yeah, I'll download it, but I'm canceling my Game Pass soon, so I don't know if I'm gonna reactivate Game Pass just for this. Maybe if there's some kind of deal, you know, I'll just get it for a month and play this. But this is not something I'm like super excited to play and looking forward to. Like, why would I be? And again, that's just like my opinion as basically, let's be honest, I'm a longtime jaded Halo fan. Been through all the negative shit with this franchise. Like, I can't delete my past history with this franchise. Like, this is kind of almost a reset. Okay, Unreal Engine, and now we're gonna get the PlayStation bros. They're gonna get to try Halo for the first time. Wow, it was great for you people, but for somebody who's a longtime fan, there's really, like, not much here. Like, if you're a super, like, Halo mega fanboy Halo Studios fanboy, you just love anything Halo puts out, doesn't matter what it is, then yeah, those people are gonna be shilling this campaign Evolve like crazy. They'll say this is the greatest thing ever. The visuals are amazing. Oh my god, I'm gonna play this like crazy. But not me, dude. Like, I'm not gonna get hyped just to play the same game I've been playing for over 20 years with just a different coat of paint, a couple extra features on there. Nah. My other reaction is like, okay, so this is like, who is this made for, right? In my opinion, this is not made for a longtime Halo fan, and I think that's okay because when you read the press release, they do make it pretty clear that this is, they're trying to make this an entry point to the franchise. Like, they say that verbatim. Like, they said that, I think Sketch said it in, like, this round table reveal video. I don't know. You guys can go and check it yourself. Check out this video. They made it very clear, like, okay, we're trying to make a good entry point to the franchise and not screw up, like, the essence of the original. Okay, bro, I've been into Halo for 20 years. I don't need an entry. I'm in. I've been in for 20 years. So, no, this is not for me. I'm not excited for this. But my thing is, okay, so it's not made for a longtime Halo fan like me, in my opinion. Like, I don't see why they would expect someone like me to get excited for this. Unless you're like a super fanboy that just will shill anything. Is anyone gonna care about this? Like, are non-Halo fans gonna look at this like this little campaign? Like, the visuals are cool, but it's not like gonna all win any awards. Like, it doesn't, like, you don't look at it and you're like, damn, what is that game? It just looks like an Unreal Engine like game, you know? Are non-Halo people gonna be hyped for this? I don't know, because again, it's just Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. And let me be clear, I think Combat Evolved is a masterpiece, but how has the original Combat Evolved, everything about it, in particular the gameplay, like how much has it, how well has it aged all the way in 2025 looking back on it? Like, somebody who has no idea what Halo is, like, I don't know, some some teenager who has no idea what Halo is, they grew up with Fortnite or something like that, right? Would they look at Combat Evolved and be like, damn, it looks like a banger, I'm gonna play that? No, they'd be like, nah, it looks like an old boomer game, you know? Like some PlayStation person that never played Halo. And then this gameplay, it really does just look like it's just Combat Evolved, you know, with some tweaks, new visuals. I don't see like non-Halo people, especially like younger gen, like, I do not see them looking at this gameplay and being like, damn, bro, I gotta get this. Because presumably if you're on PlayStation and you don't have Game Pass, it's not going to be free. It's not going to be a free game. So a PlayStation person who's never played Halo, younger gen, are they going to look at this gameplay and be like, oh, bro, I'm trying to play that? It's hard for me to imagine that they're going to be interested. Now, you're free to disagree with that. But that's my gut feeling. So when I look at this, I'm like, okay, well, who is this for? Oh, okay, like PlayStation people. Okay, but are they gonna care? Are they really gonna care about? And there's no multiplayer. Like, I feel like younger gamers now are gonna be like, okay, it's a shooter game. What is this? Oh, it's an old game. Okay, it's an old game. Make a remake. Does it have multiplayer? No. Oh, okay. What does the gameplay look like? Look, it's just like the original practically. Oh, that kind of looks like a boomer shooter. So that's basically just my reaction to it. It's like, I'm like, I can see what they're trying to do. I'm like, okay, at least this isn't a disaster. It's not a disaster. It doesn't look terrible, because it's just Combat Evolved with a new coat of paint. It's Combat Evolved Anniversary. And me personally, like, I know people really hated on Combat Evolved Anniversary for the visuals and stuff. I don't ever remember being super bothered by it. I've never been, like, I do now at this point prefer the original visuals, but I never was like, oh, this is a disaster, you know? So since this is basically Combat Evolved Anniversary 2 with more features, and I think they did the visuals better this time. No, it's not a bad thing. But the same way Combat Evolved Anniversary, I had zero hype for that. Like, I never got hype for that. Like, I never cared about that. I was like, all right, I played that. Like, I don't care. I just feel the same way about this. And it's awkward. Now we got Combat Evolved Anniversary 2, Halo Campaign Evolved. It's like, bro, we got 3 Combat Evolves now. Like, that's so strange. Does any other game have that? Like, lots of remasters and remakes, like multiple versions of the same game like this? I'm sure there's something, but it's certainly not really common. I do have other thoughts on this, but I'll put them into another video another day, because it's like, this is not that big of a deal, and that's what I want to end on. Is this was mega hyped. I told you guys that they weren't going to show that much. Okay, it's just a little gameplay demo of Silent Cartographer. They're not showing 8 different projects. There's no, oh, they're going to show the multiplayer title and they're going to show this and that. I told you guys, like, they're not going to show that much. So all the people who hyped this up, this was definitely overhyped. Okay, it's just Combat Evolved. Okay, it's just Combat Evolved Anniversary 2. Way overhyped. And no, you should not expect to get like 100 different things revealed. Like I never thought they were going to reveal a ton of stuff. I can't believe I even entertained the thought from people who were for saying that. Like, oh, there's going to be this multiplayer title. So now, here's the fun part. I get to at the end here point out the fact that okay, everybody said there's going to be all this stuff revealed. Listen, I already said this, so I'll say it again. I'm not doing like leaks anymore, but I said many months ago, all I heard is a Combat Evolved remake, this, and a Halo 7. I didn't hear anything about this secret multiplayer title that's in the works. Don't you think if they had that, they would have showed it off at HCS? Like at least a teaser? Maybe they're showing it off right now while I'm recording this. That'd be funny as hell. But I don't think there's all these like tons of projects being worked on. I think it's this and Halo 7, that's it. So you should temper your expectations. If you went into this expecting a lot of stuff, sorry, but you need to finally get off the hopium and the copium. Get off of it, because we're going to get this next year. And then it seems like what I have heard and what my analysis is, it's being proven right? Like I was the one who told you, don't get so hyped. Like this is not going to get that much. Just, okay. So I think Halo 7 is, it may well be 2028. 2028. See, they're revealing stuff a year ahead of time. Okay. So there's no Halo multiplayer coming next year. It's just not. There's no reason to expect that. They would have revealed it right now. They would have showed it. Like, why not? They're showing this basically a year out. They're saying this is coming for the 25th anniversary. So this is coming out the end of next year, dude. It's taking them until the end of next year to get a Combat Evolved Anniversary 2 done. So how are they gonna do this and put together Halo 7, which is way more work than this? They're just it's just like a copy paste of Combat Evolved. Halo 7, they got to make a whole new campaign, multiplayer, which is way more complicated. No way. 2027 earliest, probably 2028 or beyond. I don't know. Those are my thoughts on this. I'll put more thoughts out, like, I don't know, later next week, because everybody's going to be spamming videos right now. So, yeah. And that's all I got for now. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.